Good morning. It is the next day, and this salsa has been stewing here for overnight. And last night I was a little bit worried if it would stick, and I asked God to wake me up if it would stick. And sure enough, at 5 o'clock, 5:45 in the morning, God woke me up, and I came downstairs and stirred it, and it looked just like it does right now. It had water on the top, and everything had sunk to the bottom, and it was just about ready to start sticking. So God helped me get that sorted out. So I'm really happy about that. And I hope you all are able to pray and walk with God each day, even in the simplicities of life, because it is such a joy to just have that communion and work together. So right now I turned it back on and just let it simmer a bit. Oops, someone's phoning me. And the water has come up to the top, and just to speed things up, I'm going to take it off just as much as I want. I can always add back in, but it takes a while to get it to this point. So I'm just going to go ahead and take off the excess liquid that I don't necessarily want in the salsa, just to make it thicker. And then I'm going to get ready to can. All right, I'm back in the kitchen, and I've got my water bath filling with water, and I'm just going to add a little bit more salt and honey to this, and then this is done. Just adding a little bit here. I'll add maybe about that much more. There. Just get that all dissolved. Alrighty, I have my jars already in the oven. I'm bringing them to 170 degrees Fahrenheit, and then hopefully they'll be warm enough that I can put the mixture in and then put it in the water bath. And I'm thinking I'm gonna bath it for about, we have to take into consideration altitude. So we are about 3,050 feet. So I'm gonna have to add an extra 6 to 7 minutes. But I phoned a neighbor this morning because I changed the recipe by adding corn. And so I wanted to consult with her and see what she thinks about how long I should bath it for. And she said, just to be safe, why don't you just double the time? So I'm gonna go take a look at the original recipe, see how long it wanted me to go for, and then I will potentially double that and go from there. So yeah, it's always good to phone a neighbor, get some extra advice. I'm just pulling the jars out of the oven, and then I'm gonna fill them here. And I'm boiling the lids to get it ready, and I'm just gonna ladle them in. And I'm leaving about an inch of space on top. I'm just gonna wipe the tops with a cloth. I'm just using forks. You can get a really cool fancy magnet thing, which I would have liked to get, but came in a set, and I didn't want everything that the set had. So I forfeited that. Hot. There we go. And you just do fingertip tight. All the air is coming out of the cans already when you put it in. You can see the bubbles. And we'll let that boil for 40 minutes, and then we'll switch it. So all the cans are almost done. Just the last batch is in here, which only has 4 jars. I did 2 big ones just to finish up because I really ran out of the little ones. But anyway, here are all the little ones. So 33 jars total. That's pretty good. And that was about 25 pounds of tomatoes, and total of the whole stock pot, I think, fit about 20 liters once it all boiled down, and then we added all the other ingredients, it became 20 liters. So pretty good. I'm very excited about that. And I just started making some soy milk here in the Soya Bella. If you're not familiar with it, this is a Soya Bella. I got it on Facebook Marketplace for $50 instead of the almond cow right now, which is kind of this replacement of Soya Bella, which is like $450. So I'm gonna put a glob of honey in there, and then vanilla in there, and I just put a pinch of salt in. That's better. And there's my soy milk ready for tomorrow morning, and it's warm. It's super yummy. Oh, it smells really good. Thank you very much for joining me. This was Tabea's Kitchen, and have a wonderful day. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.